Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Now, I started making these videos late. 10 years ago, I hit the upload button after my first video that I made. I'm here to tell you that at our age, it is not too late to have the fulfillment of having a YouTube channel. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why starting a YouTube channel at your age is an advantage. Between the creative outlet, extra money for the house, and the real surprise, I thought it was going to be about financial things. This is actually the most fulfilling thing that I've ever done. People ask me, why am I still making these videos after 10 years? Having a regular hobby isn't just about staying busy. It's empowering. Creating these videos gives me something to look forward to every week. Now, I didn't start with a big budget for camera equipment or anything like that. Very minimal. And I wanted simplicity. Editing, I wanted simplicity. So we started out with an iPhone. I didn't even know what a thumbnail was. Today, at 80 years old, with 48,000 subscribers, people my age at that time were looking at a way of getting into a quiet retirement. But I wanted more. If you've been waiting for some type of a signal to start something new, this is the time. Are you afraid to start it? You don't know about editing and all that stuff? I'll give you some tips on how to do that in upcoming videos. Now, when you start, don't try to think that you can learn it all in one day or 1 week. It takes consistency and it takes a commitment and repetition. Now, typically you need to pick a niche, something that maybe somebody doesn't have, and that. Actually, to begin, like I did, your niche is you, where you live, what type of experiences you have, and talk about that. Just talk easily like I'm sharing with you. Now, recently I had a video that it didn't go viral, but it went on that, and that was great. But when I started making videos after that, they dropped down. So it doesn't mean you're always going to hit, the ball out of the park. Don't give up. Some of the great things that I like about making YouTubes is we'll be traveling. We just got back from Asia, and we met 18 people in a 5-month period that we were there that recognized us. We'd go out to lunch with them. We would go out to dinner. It was great. So you build a whole community around you. This is something that I didn't expect. Now at 80 years old, I'm still pumped. I'm going to keep making videos. I get so much enjoyment out of them. How about you? Take the challenge and start now. As a senior citizen, you have a lot of skills that you can share with people. I found out something that actually starting later was an advantage. It wasn't a disadvantage. I want to hear from you. Tell me 2 things. One, tell me your age, and the other one, tell me what's holding you back from starting. Make a comment, and I'm going to be really paying attention to those in the next 24 hours. Now, one of the couple services that I offer, if you're interested, if you want to have a phone consultation with me, remember, we have over 1,000 videos, and we've been making consistently 1 a week for 10 years. And so I have a lot of experience. I can talk to you about how to write a title, how to do your thumbnails, tags that you need to put on, keywords that the algorithms will pick up, different things like that. That's going to help you move along your video. There's a lot of little things you need to do in the back of just making a video. After you get it made, you need to do a lot of other little things. But you'll pick it up. So if I can help you in any way, at the end of the video here, you're going to see a little thing that pops up, and it's going to say book now. If you hit on that, you can set up an appointment with me. We're already celebrating a 10-year anniversary. This is a reenactment of what it was like when I first started trying to get used to some of the equipment here. This tripod here was a little bit of a challenge this day. I couldn't get the level right. And so this is some of the stuff that you'll be learning as you're going, how to use the equipment. And here's the camera kept falling out. I couldn't get it in to the holder very well, and try to analyze it. A lot of different adjustments and stuff like that, and making sure that the light is right and the adjustments. Here I'm just learning how to adjust the lens, and there I'm adjusting it, standing back, see what it looks like. Okay, now I push it. Oh, it won't start. The darn thing won't start. Oh, it's shut off. I didn't turn it on. That's the problem. Now I'm keep looking and stuff. Now I don't have it yet. Oh, need to push it away. It's too close. It doesn't look good. So I try to find an interesting background, and now I finally got there, and I'm just, doing my best. Somebody gave me this light bar, and I tried it, and it didn't work for me. Sometimes you're going to get equipment, you're going to try it out, and it doesn't work. I've done it a few times, and it gets a little frustrating. So now you'll get settled. You'll find a grassy area, something like that, and you set up your little tripod, and you're making your videos. But unfortunately, what happens? The lawnmower starts, or a weed eater starts, or a car goes by and honks its horn, or kids run by, or dogs bark. And this just interrupts you, because the most important thing is the quality of the videoing, that it's clear, and the sound is good. And you'll be amazed by using an iPhone how much background sound it just picks up everything. And it's really frustrating because you can't keep making. Sometimes when you're shooting, you don't realize it, but there's background noise. Two things you really want to be aware of. Now pick a nice background that'll draw interest to your video. Also, check out your light. Light is so important, that you have the right light, that it's very clear when they see it. So if they can see your face and it's clear and you're looking into the lens, that's going to be great. Now here I moved the location because I can actually pick this one location and I can use it for another clip. And so I'm all set up. I know the lighting's right. One of the things that is very popular is we call it a walk and talk. So I'm walking and I'm talking. We used to use a lot of fancy stuff like gimbals, very complicated. But with an iPhone, they have good stabilizer. Try an iPhone. Into your position and you got your equipment all set up. This is a good time. Check the background. I am actually looking at myself in the lens of that camera, so I can see how I'm looking, what the background looks like and everything. So take the time to do that. Keep it simple. Look at this tripod. We used to carry around really heavy tripods, but look at this simple one. It's easier to adjust, it's easy to carry, and now I'm actually turning it into a little selfie stick that I can set it up and I can walk and talk and make a video. Keep it simple, that's the key. Keep it simple and inexpensive. Stay tuned every other Saturday at 10 p.m. California time, a new video. At the end of any of our videos, you can see a pop-up that says book now. You can book an appointment there. Now every other Saturday at 10 a.m. California time, a new video. Okay, you see the box on the left that pops up and says book now. That's the box you book to book an appointment on a phone consultation.